Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Thursday, April 20th, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money, and if you are interested in props and parlay picks, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link to our Patreon and to our new channel in the description and comments section below. Tampa Bay Lightning vs Toronto Maple Leafs. The Tampa Bay Lightning have undergone some major changes on this roster since their first Stanley Cup Finals appearance in this current run 3 years ago, but the core remains intact, and after breaking Toronto's hearts a year ago, they've started just as well in 2023 as they look to continue a historic run. In their past 7 games following a win, the Lightning have come away with a 5-2 record, but in their past 8 games played on the road, they've come away with just a 2-6 record, so they'll be looking to steal yet another game in Toronto. Despite the playoff dominance over the past few seasons, the Tampa Bay Lightning and Toronto Maple Leafs have played a quite even rivalry in recent years, and after a massive 7-3 win in Game 1, they appear to have the upper hand in the series. The Leafs have proven they won't go away easy however, and with several Lightning players expected to miss Game 2, and Toronto having everything to play for, expect them to come out with their best game and even the series at 1. Our team pick is Toronto. It comes as no surprise to anyone that 2 of the best defensive units in the entire NHL thrive on that end, and even with Andrei Vasilevskiy in net for Tampa Bay, they've played in some high-scoring matchups against Toronto, with the over sitting at 8-2 in their past 10 head-to-head meetings. For Tampa Bay, the over is 4-0 in their past 4 games played on the road, and for Toronto, the over is 6-1 in their past 7 conference quarterfinal games, so while it may not be so one-sided, we should still expect plenty of big goal-scoring opportunities. Keep it simple, take the over. Rangers vs New Jersey Devils. The New Jersey Devils have had a phenomenal season, making the biggest turnaround in a single year in NHL history as they enter the playoffs in second place in the Metro Division with a 52-22-8 record, finishing the regular season just a point back from the Hurricanes. They went into the playoffs hot, ending the regular season with 6 wins in their last 8 games. After Monday night's loss at home for the Devils, this is a must-win game for New Jersey to bounce back and even the series heading to MSG for Game 3. The Rangers dominated Game 1 in pretty shocking fashion with a 5-1 win on the road, but these teams are much closer in skill level than that game indicated, and I expect the Devils to bounce back from Tuesday night with a big, much-needed win at home tonight and put this series back on track to be competitive and back and forth. During the regular season, the Devils won 3 of the 4 games between these divisional rivals. I give them a pretty big edge offensively and expect them to win the series and advance. New Jersey has been fantastic offensively, scoring the 4th most goals in the NHL, having generated the 3rd most expected goals and the 6th most high-danger shots in the league. The Rangers have scored the 12th most goals in the NHL, but they've only generated the 12th fewest expected goals and the 4th fewest high-danger shots in the league. Take the Devils to even up the series at home. Game 1 of this series on Monday night hit the over by half a goal with 6 goals, but I expect the under to hit in Game 2 tonight. Despite 3 of the 4 regular season games between these teams hitting the over, the playoffs are usually dictated by defensive-minded games, and both of these teams have been fantastic defensively, leading me to really like the under in this game. The Devils have allowed just the 8th fewest goals in the NHL, having given up the 3rd fewest expected goals and the 3rd fewest high-danger shots in the league. I expect them to play much better than they did in Game 1. The Rangers, backstopped by last year's Vezina winner Igor Shesterkin, have been fantastic on the back end as well. He was fantastic in Game 1, without allowing a goal besides Jack Hughes' penalty shot. Defensively, New York was fantastic in limiting the scoring opportunities for the Devils. They've allowed the 4th fewest goals in the NHL, having given up the 12th fewest expected goals and the 16th fewest high-danger shots in the league. Take the under in Game 2 tonight. Seattle Kraken vs Colorado Avalanche. The offense was good for Colorado this season. They ranked 11th in goals per game and 8th in shots per game. Nathan MacKinnon led the team with 111 points. Mikko Rantanen led the team with 55 goals, and he had 105 points. He ranked 3rd in goals in the league. Rantanen scored the only goal for the Avs in Game 1 of this playoff series. Colorado's offense did not show up in the first game. These 2 teams faced each other 3 times during the season. Seattle won 2 of the 3 meetings, winning both games on the road against the Avs. They also took Game 1 of the playoff series on the road. Colorado's only victory this season versus Seattle was on the road. Despite a lot of success for Seattle on the road against the Avs, they will not be able to defeat them 2 games in a row and go up 2-0 in the playoff series. Colorado is too talented to drop 2 playoff home games in a row. Nathan MacKinnon and Mikko Rantanen will step it up in Game 2. The Avalanche will take care of business in Game 2 of the series. Colorado will win Game 2 of the series by 2 or more goals and even the series up. Bet the goal spread, -1.5, and take Colorado. The defense was slightly above average and goaltending was good for the Avalanche this season. The Avs ranked 9th in goals against per game and 14th in shots against per game. The under hit in all 3 meetings between the 2 teams during the regular season and in Game 1 of the playoff series. Despite having a good offense all year, Seattle and Colorado will struggle to score in Game 2 of the series. The under will hit in this contest. Take the under, 6 goals. Winnipeg Jets vs Vegas Golden Knights. The Jets beat the Golden Knights in Game 1 of this series in Sin City, where they blew out of the gates, taking a 2-0 lead after only 2:26 in the first period. They were dominant in the neutral zone in the win. Adam Lowry scored 2 power play goals, and Blake Wheeler and Pierre-Luc Dubois each scored a goal and combined for 3 assists. Jack Eichel leads the team with 66 points and had his 9-game point streak, 1 goal 11 assists, snapped in Game 1, failing to register a point. Marchessault in the team leader with 28 goals, and he has 2 of them in the last 4 games. The Golden Knights have to get back to the attack, as the 17 shots on goal in Game 1 was the fewest they had all season. Vegas is 25-15-1 at home this season, and they had won 12 of 16 games on home ice before losing Game 1 to Winnipeg. Hate to use the pun with this game being in Vegas, but the Jets are playing with house money. They are the 2nd wild card team in the West and crushed the Golden Knights in their house in the opening game of this Western Conference playoff series. Winnipeg looked loose in the first game and they will play the same in this game. All the pressure is on the Golden Knights and likely facing Hellebuyck. I do not see them doing much on the attack. The Vegas defense will be better in this game, but they will not totally thwart the Winnipeg attack. Unlike Game 1, this game will be close, but like Game 1, the Jets will get the W and take a 2-0 lead in this series. Take the Jets. While the total for Game 1 of this series went over, I am heavily leaning towards the under in Game 2. If you look at the betting trend for the Jets, they all point to the under and those are ones to follow. They killed it on both sides of the ice in the last game, equals winning 5-1, and, while their D will be solid again, their attack will not match or get close to 5 goals. Vegas will get it done on defense, but their attack has a lot of pressure and they will not come through facing Hellebuyck, who has been playing great in the last few starts. This Game 2 will not be like Game 1, as it will be close and the total will go under.